Well, we do continue our weekly land report segment with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. Our good friend Tim Cobb joins us now with an outlook on the winter wheat crop from his region. Tim, always a pleasure. So how conditions right now? I know winter wheat really kind of asleep in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, our winter wheat has actually received a fair amount of moisture, a good amount of moisture. It's been an extraordinary kind of fall into winter. It's now starting to get cold, and so we're hopeful we get a little bit of snow cover to put her to sleep for sure.
So when things are like this time of year there in Washington State, what are farmers and ag professionals in your area doing to stay busy?
Thanks to having four distinct, seasons, we have 4 times of the season that we can actually focus on different things. Most farmers in this area are focused on their equipment right now, in where it's warm, hopefully in the shop, as well as sourcing their capital. Some of our ranchers obviously starting to see calves hit the ground, as well as doing some feeding because of some snow cover that we've had. Farm managers, appraisers, attorneys, accountants, they're reconciling 2024 and trying to get a sense of where 2025 is going to be. But in all things, in most cases, we're all looking forward to coming together somewhere in order to have an opportunity to discuss what we're looking at.
Well, talk a little bit about that, Tim. Why it's so important for everybody to come together. I think networking and finding out where the industry's headed, right, so important. So talk about professionals and ag industry guys, just everybody kind of teaming up and kind of finding some common ground.
Yeah, whenever we have, Suzanne, it's a great question. Whenever we have moments of pressure, good information is key. Good information is key to understanding what is trending in our regions. Finding good information comes when individuals come together in classes, forums, ag shows, as they meet with vendors and professionals. And at the end of the day, strengthening existing relationships as well as beginning new relationships is a huge reason to come together.
Absolutely. I think everybody can really learn from each other for sure, especially when it's different sectors within the ag community. Is there something coming up in your area, or you guys kind of have a group that you meet in certain places? Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Specific in the Pacific Northwest, there's several winter-based ag shows, farm educational forums. The Northwest Ag Show in Salem, Oregon is actually on as we speak this week. Both Western and Eastern Idaho Ag Expos in Caldwell and Pocatello, Idaho will be coming up in the coming week. And our very own Spokane Ag Show right here in Eastern Washington, which, by the way, RFD TV's very own Rob Sharkey, the shark farmer, will be speaking and in attendance this year. And, for more than a decade, we've partnered and participated in these ag shows to build the industry that is so critical to our food supply.
Absolutely. Well, have fun with Rob. I think everybody always does. Are you getting to speak? Are you going to be doing anything?
Yeah, there'll be some things there that we take care of, and we're glad to have Rob. This is actually the second time he's come. He came several years ago, but we're real excited to have him. Him and his show, really, it's always entertaining and very informative. But, that's what it takes, effort and time to build relationships. And we're looking forward to that in this coming season.
Absolutely. Tim, always a pleasure. Good to see you. Tim Cobb with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers.